sir.
After you, Arisen.
Do stop and have a look. I've wares of every ilk.
Need anything?
Now there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
If you want my advice,
Want some in a real battle? Oh, sometimes I wonder.
It's good to see people in such high spirits.
fancy a look at my wares?
Go on, have a look.
What delights might there be to find in town today?
I better get to work.
I swear I've not blinked once.
Greetings. You need only make a worthy. I have seen your path. You've my gratitude. 'Tis lovely to see you.
Come to think of it,
My magics are at your disposal.
Sir Arisen, I trust that pray see to it that
In the end, I suppose 'twas no.
we've come here so many
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand.
'Tis strange to think that the end of the world is upon us. Mayhap my knowledge could be of it.
The crops ought benefit from all this sunshine.
On my way.
I am in your debt.
Remember, knowing your limits does not make you weak. Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
Such quietude is a blessing.
Ah, my friend. Full glad am I to see you safe. All the more so in these calamitous times. If you have come on pressing matters, might I ask you to first bring them to Captain Brant? I have come to depend upon his counsel, truth be told. Ah, my friend, if you have come on pressing matters, might I ask you to first bring them to Captain Brant? I have come to depend upon his counsel, truth.
I'd sooner stay out of the matter where it possible.
This is more than I bargained.
I'd sooner stay out of the matter.
I would fain aid you in...
Not to look forward to, but a long day of not at the expense of
Quietude is a blessing.
I've trained for this. Awful dull.
It's a bit early for a rest as yet.
Up at dawn, done by dusk.
Fancy a look at my wares?
I mislike the quiet.
Someone will do all about it, won't they, cuz? This can't be how it all ends. It just can't.
Bunch of slug.
You would gather materials here, Master? Can we really afford to carry more?
Welcome. You might provide me with some inspiration.
Your Majesty, how glad I am to see you safe. Where have you been this past month? The end of the world. Are things truly so dire? Though, I am aware of the dragon attack on Melv. We received word that naught but a smoking ruin remains. 'Twas a tragedy, and I would not see it repeated. However, without a clear path, we in the Guard shall be hard-pressed to forestall the impending crisis. You would have me evacuate the city? I see. Mayhap 'twould be for the best. Ever since the fall of Melv, the citizens of Vermund have lived in fear that their homes are next to be assailed. If there is safe harbor to be found elsewhere, I believe we have naught to lose by seeking sanctuary. But I doubt I could convince the people of this city to abandon their homes, however terrified they may be. Methinks your Majesty would do better to ask this of the Regent King. After the false sovereign vanished and the world was altered, His Grace has been the one keeping order here in Vermund. If the people will heed anyone, 'tis him.
'Tis admirable how Regent King Sven has taken up command of the kingdom. We would be remiss not to offer him our aid.
No quarrel here. Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
So you've come. I'm glad to see you. Captain Brandt has already apprised me of your proposal. A full-scale evacuation of the citizenry. Truth be told, I had reached the same conclusion. So long as we cower within these walls, we must live in fear of going the way of Melv. My ministers have approved the plans, and I have petitioned the encampment survivors and the Thieves' Guild for aid. The only remaining obstacle is my mother. I have tried to make her see reason, but of late she has taken to shutting herself in her chambers. However, I fear that my position permits me to entertain her fancy no longer. I must put the needs of the common folk before her selfish whims. Now, there are a few matters I must attend to before we can evacuate, and I would fain welcome your assistance. We will require several ox carts to carry the sick and aged out of the city. Might I prevail upon you to petition the merchant at the ox cart station in the west of the city for their use? You may assure him that the royal treasury will foot any and all expenses.
Queen Regent Disa hardly leaves her chambers, and all her meals come back scarcely touched. Between you and me, I fear for her health. Queen Regent Disa between you and me, I fear. Have you come to claim my life, Arisen? Well, far be it from me to deny you, but I shall go to the grave with a smile on my lips, for I have no regrets. All I did for my darling son. So do as you will. I have no intention of begging for mercy. The throne and its powers hold no meaning in a broken world. The throne and the throne and its powers. What are you doing? Unhand me at once, guards! Help me!
Such peace reigned eternal.
Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next
Dull days for us are a sign that all is bad.
You have brought Mother to me, I see. My thanks, friend. You have done me a great service.
Sven.
You may leave us. Now that we can speak without a door twixt us, I am confident that I can persuade her. This was in Mother's room. I did wonder where it had gotten off to. But why would she... Mother, I must beg your forgiveness. I believed that you desired to make me sovereign solely for your own benefit. Yet in truth, you sought to better the lot of our people.
Ah, but I would have benefited. And handsomely at that. Besides, I cannot deny that I was proud. I wished to see my own son on the throne, and no other.
Even so, I cannot help but feel that all of this could have been avoided. Had I only been more attentive, if I had but better known your heart, I could have shared in your burdens. You would not have had to suffer alone, and perhaps together, we could have walked a better path.
Oh, Sven.
Mother, I beg you, join the evacuation. You need not fall with this city. I would not see you take your crimes wholly on your own shoulders. That weight is as much mine to bear as 'tis yours.
My son. You truly would make a fine and goodly ruler. Your kindness will save many lives. Of that I have no doubt.
This sort of quiet means all's well. I dare say I could forget. Mayhap I'll buy myself a new sword next
I'm unsure how best to proceed. Suppose I ought to all my days were so tranquil.
Quiet at last. Quiet at last.
Very well. I shall return.
As long as I get my gold, who takes the carts is no concern of mine. His Grace is welcome to them.
We have chartered the ox carts as requested. It is a pleasant change for things to go so smoothly, eh, Master?
Not a bad idea.
Sometimes I wonder if I'm
Apologies, Master, but you will have to make do without us for the time being.
All my days were so tranquil.
quiet at last.
Ah, you've returned. How fares your procurement of those carts? You do? My thanks. That puts paid to the last of our preparations. I will inform the citizenry forthwith. Thank you.
You have my gratitude.
Naught compares to a real battle. The townspeople depend on me. To see this beast. Go before my ship's over.
When does my watch end?
I
I've
could
seen
forget.
the day out of the battle. Very
Money
swift.
can buy comfort most living if cut myself injured.
Still waiting on that report.
Mayhap I really would have been better off in bank. Silence cultivates wisdom.
Only person I believe in is myself. There's a ladder here.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
I'm afraid I must be going now. Thank you again for your aid.
Little did I expect I would be saved by your hand.
Do you care to talk a moment?
Dreams are free, they say. It's so dull when
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
direction.
I'll gather these now. It would be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you? Oft it seems that Vernworth wears a new face each time we visit it. We never quite know what awaits us here.
'Tis a city brimming with possibility. We could scour every cobblestone and still not find everything it has to offer.
Their own impatience.
We were battle ready when they found us. This shan't take long.
Come on. This brute has quite the no quarrel here.
Just think what we could achieve if we honed our talents further.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
That is most fortuitous.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
That was a sight to behold!
Nice of you to say so.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it? Very well. I shall return.
What manner of madness is this? My nose tells me there's aught close by. I'll have a look.
Don't even think of coming up on me from behind as a jest. My heart couldn't handle the shock.
Then I shall remain by your side.
I hope you weren't expecting mercy. I fear I may bring you harm.
I am in your debt.
Take a moment to recover. You needn't push yourself. Ox carts aren't operating anymore, are they? It is perfectly understandable, albeit rather inconvenient.
A shame, but the roads have grown ever more perilous of late.
foe is repelled by some miracle. Now this region shall be safe. At least for the time being.
The monster's left us a parting gift. I'll see it safely into my pack, don't you worry.
Impeccably timed, Arisen.
Tis a pleasure to serve you, Master.
On my way!
Time has come for us to send this baleful beast back whence it came.
True, but take heart. For even if all the world should buckle before its might, Arisen shall be the
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks.
Well spotted. Shall we see what we can find?
We've arrived well enough. Where to next?
I'm not sure what to do.
We don't run into any trouble today. This hustle
Time.
When does my watch townspeople have clean forgotten?
Is this a challenge, Arisen? To see who can keep pace?
How are we to get through this door?
Oh, I should tell you. There's a forgotten rift stone nearby. I found it beyond the rift. Shall we go there now? I'll harvest what I can, should it please you.
Someone saw fit to camp here, it would seem.
Think nothing of it.
Oh, I like that.
For you.
The creature is defeated. Oh, here's hoping this will be enough to forestall the Red Cloud's advance for a while.
The day grows darker with our every step. On my way!
I cannot thank you enough.
Remember, knowing your limits does not make you weak. Saurians! I must admit that it feels wonderful to strike through.
Where would I be without you, Arisen?
Prepare yourself!
That off with nearly a hitch. It'll be a rude shock for our foe to find you pinched their loot.
I shan't allow any further harm. Now seems a fine time to sort through your belongings, Master.
Well, let us make haste for the nearest town. I'd rather sell our pickings at market than toss them aside.
Very well. I shall return. No! The Arisen has been poisoned! Spectres, there!
My mind is not my own. I fear I may bring you harm. Over here!
Arisen, have you been home? Thought you might like this. Picked it up. But of course, Arisen, depend upon me.
I shall not let myself be overcome.
Hold just a moment. Haven't you a lantern arisen? Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
This is my first time clapping eyes on such an item. I expect my own master has yet to even discover it.
The Red Cloud's advance is halted. This reprieve may be a temporary one, but I'm glad for it all the same. Watch out for the choppers!
that the scene?
What are you doing? You're in the midst of on my way.
Happens to the best of us. Don't let it get
Send me, Arisen. How might I be of aid?
right hard enough. We might not have to do this twice.
Marshal, lead the charge!
Understood.
Oh, but I do miss the luxury of an ox cart now that they're not operating.
I cannot fall too far.
Perhaps you'd like to take care of the remainder. Too fast for you.
Then I shall remain by your side.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way? Few could determine this village's secret at a glance. The truth is far stranger than anything I'd envisioned.
To think we were being evaluated for our potential all along.
Well met, sir. How might I be of... Do...
Time to be heading home.
always sets me to think. A happy man is he who laughs away. My only object is to...
My bed calls, and I shan't resist.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
I suppose all we can do...
What you need of me?
To be heading home.
There's comfort in the humdrum of daily life.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Tis wonderful.
Last night's pastry.
Isn't there anything to do round here?
A lonely place. Here to ask aught of me, are you?
Well met, sir.
How things here that no one about.
I'm just grateful I get to lead a quiet life.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny. They have their uses.
At last, the moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Nice place this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
There's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away. Prepare yourself! More of the same, it seems.
A fell force has taken hold of our allies. Fight it. We can banish the fiend's influence with holy attacks.
Over so soon?
Oh, seem to have come through unscathed.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Gamers. Assemble.